And like I said, man, it's part two of the beef. Man, Chris Brown sparked it up with the Freak song on his new album. Quavo turned around, dropped his diss song Tinder, and now it looks like they came out with another hit, another diss track, both of them, with the weakest link done by Chris Brown. And what was the name of the Quavo one?
OHB, which is what Chris Brown's crew is. But instead of, I don't know what they really stands for, but he put it as overhose and biatches.
But we got a video right here. We gonna play the video.
Yeah, and I'm gonna co-host. You're gonna take over for a second before I R. Kelly the place.
All right, Diddy.
He the only real one that got true respect. Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead.
We in the face, talking about fashion week. You sparing who? Come punch me in my face. It ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing. So, like I said, man, the results are in, man. Everybody's saying it was trash. Chris Brown even commented on it saying, Google Raps, that ish is poo. Damn, I was excited that ish don't even need a response. Take off rap better. So if you didn't know, I said take off rap better. In the Quavo diss in the OHB, he put take off in the verse. It was an old song where Takeoff was on back in the day. You know, the late great Takeoff passed away when he was in Houston, tragically. So, you know, he had Takeoff in the verse. He was in the beginning of the song. Quavo rapped in the middle. Then Takeoff came at the end with the chorus. The chorus was hard. I mean, it was a bang. I mean, to me, I felt like, I mean, the song was amazing. But if you were finna do that, Quavo, I mean, like, you could at least did the verse over yourself, the chorus over yourself, and did the verse. But I mean, I'm guessing you probably did it yourself. It didn't turn out as good as you thought it was, so you just released it with Takeoff. But that's what gave you the big L. I mean, everybody's saying that Chris Brown diss track is better, especially since, I mean, he was going crazy with it with the weakest link. Man, he was coming with his whole King Von flow. I mean, Chris Brown was acting like he was a real blood in these streets, and it's just crazy how this is all going on over Saweetie. I mean, just because Quavo with Quavo, this nigga can't find the hoe. Just because Quavo took Karuchi, now Chris Brown want to come out and say, "Oh yeah, I had your girl Saweetie while you was messing with her," and then after that, I mean, the unthinkable happened. I mean, you already know, California's own Saweetie had to come out and put her 2 cents into it.
California's own.
She's in San Francisco. That's what she's from.
Yeah, I know.
I was at the California Barbie.
Ooh.
But, you know, she had to come in on her own and, you know, screenshot her DMs showing Quavo was being thirsty in her DMs.
Do we have that?
Mm-hmm. Quavo being thirsty in her DMs. So.
Right there from 21 hours ago, dang, we used to mean as AF to each other. I mean.
So, I mean, but the funny part was when she dropped this, everybody was going all crazy saying, "Oh, look at Quavo in the DMs." But if you look at the top, it says, "Oh yeah, this happened January 14th," and you know it's like April. What's like April 22nd, something like that. So I mean, these some old DMs. So if you didn't put,
it's April 24th.
It's April 24th. So if you didn't put 2 and 2 together, the January 14th significant date is the same day that Chris Brown and Saweetie was at the USC basketball game where they was photoed together, and that's where this came out. So I guess the photo happened, and then Quavo commented down like, "Damn, we used to meet."
Trust Saweetie.
You can't exactly. That's
she was photoed at my basketball games, and then she started popping up all over the place. I was like, "Dang, girl."
Exactly. So I mean, with this, do you blame Saweetie for this? I mean, even though she got a boyfriend with YG, which doesn't make sense with me because I explained it to you.
Yeah. It's like, why are you talking about an ex? Like, you're supposed to ignore it, but then it's like you're talking about an ex publicly. That is a little weird, but
you know
she also wants to defend herself, and she also probably wants the clout. Like, I'm gonna use this.
Cause you know her records.
I'm all about the drama.
You know she's all about the drama. She's not about the drama. Her records need to sell. If she was about the drama, she'd sell.
Her records ain't selling.
Exactly. You see Coyle Ray over here going.
She's more of an influencer than an artist.
You see Coyle Ray over here going through it. She's like, now it was like she was rapping.
She's a TikTok queen.
Now she's like getting sexier and sexier. She's doing all these like burlesque dances. She kicking the legs up. Every time I see Coyle Ray,
she's catering to fans like you, because you always like the big purr. My co-host used to be called Big Purr.
Horrible. Nah, but how far do you think this beef is gonna go? Do you think Chris Brown and Quavo ever gonna? So okay.
Oh, who do you think won?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown won.
Oh yeah,
I didn't like that Quavo used unused takeoff verse for the chorus, and it's like, man, like he said he wished it was you. Everyone wished it was you that passed away instead of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, the only way I can get this song to be hype is to use the one that passed away, kind of solidifying what Chris Brown said, saying that they wish that he would have been taken out rather than Takeoff. So I mean,
that's just another L Quavo did. So that's
I think that's an L for that.
So that's Chris Brown, Fredo Santana.
And then what?
They
took his chain.
They took it. They basically made Quavo take an L, and Soulja Boy, Big Draco.
And then Saweetie, man, Saweetie got beat up in the elevator because it's not nice, Quavo. And then she exposed him right here when he thought he was being cool, and then he's getting exposed. Like, you talking like you don't care about nothing, but then I got you here still in the DMs.
Exactly. Hopefully, the model he can turn into a me replies. I mean, he can't turn another. I mean, Saweetie wasn't. Everybody saying Saweetie wasn't that talented. She had a couple Grammys.
Oh, she's
like
very
5.
talented. You got to define talented, co-host.
Musically talented for rap for the rap music.
She's not musically gifted.
I mean,
but she's visually gifted. It's a different type of gifted. Sometimes you ain't gotta be both to be a star. You just gotta check one of them boxes.
I mean, hey man. So which one was Notorious B.I.G.?
It's definitely not visually. That guy looks like when you made a cupcake and it went over the band.
Oh Lord. Disgusting. But we're gonna keep you more up to date on this whole beef, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with YG. I mean, Tiana Taylor.
Hopefully YG twists his ankle. I would cross YG up in a one-on-one hoop game. I would definitely shoot a 3 in his face. If anyone knows about getting crossed in a ask this guy. First-hand knowledge. Hit him with the and he went, whoa. Right, co-host?
Horrible. But we're gonna see what's gonna go on with this. YG may say something about this. I mean, he talked about Tiana Taylor and
better not talk about my other boo.
Tiana Taylor?
Yeah.
He talked about how Tiana Taylor's all coked up. I mean, not Tiana Taylor coked up. Chris Brown was all coked up about the attack Tiana Taylor, and Usher stopped it from happening.
Why is Chris Brown after Tiana?
Remember, that's what we did it. We did the topic on it where Iman Shumpert, Chris Brown, and Usher was spotted, I think, at a bowling alley or a skating ring, and Chris Brown was going to attack Tiana, but Iman Shumpert didn't do anything, and everybody was wondering why. I mean, it's that situation.
What? It sounds fake.
But we ended up finding out they divorced, so he ain't worrying about that no more. That's the old thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a lot of things going on in Hollywood. I told you, man, it's getting real messy.
Tiana's looking for a new stepdaddy.
So you want Tiana Taylor or Tweety? Which one you want? You gotta pick one.
Both.
Who you, Neo? You
Yes.
got both. You walking around with 2 girls? You finesse 2 times?
No, I'm what's his name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ty Dolla $ign. Got 2 of mine in the club.
Oh,
I know they know about each other.
this is why he a real city boy. My coach is
just
a real
because I know
city
Ty
boy,
Dolla $ign by heart.
and you know the song by heart. That's the #1 city boy anthem.
That's a toxic boy anthem.
All right, but we're moving on here, man. It's time to talk about some real toxic stuff